Hello everyone, welcome to the second channel. We are back doing a little tier list. We're having some fun today. I thought it would be fun to go through all of the popular piano, heartbreak, or just love songs that have been ever present in my life. And rank them. Popular music has trends, things come and go, but one thing that always stays consistent is that every year there will be a new song that's about heartbreak or love or something. It's going to be stripped down and it's going to blow up and you are going to hear it everywhere. All of the songs in this bunch fit that criteria. I call them piano songs, even though they're really not piano songs strictly. They can have guitars in them, they can have whole bands in them, some might not even have any piano in them, but the principle of what a piano song is still applies. I'm starting at like 2010 and then going up to present day because these are the ones that I remember being popular. I guess the only thing left to do is to jump right into it, so let's go. Wait, hold on. We gotta make our tiers. Why is this bottom one left justified? All right, we've got ourselves a tier list here. I gave them names, I gave them colors, I gave them categories. We've got best songs of all time. We've got phenomenal, amazing, incredulous. We've got this is just fine, isn't it? We've got it exists and I feel nothing, and then not incredulous. Starting off strong, we have what is potentially the queen of these piano songs, Miss Adele.
Never mind, I'll find someone like you.
There's a couple Adele songs on this list, and I think, a little spoiler, this is the best one, and this is one of the best songs of all time. Someone Like You is the quintessential piano song. It is very sad, it is beautiful, it is just piano and voice, and both the piano performance and the vocals are just perfect. If we ever encountered aliens, and we had to show them the power of a human voice, I think we would show them this song. I was also going to put Rolling in the Deep on this list, but there was already a lot of Adele songs on here, so I decided to not put it on there. But it would be up in one of these tiers as well. This song is a total S tier, one of the best songs ever made. I love it so much. On to the next one. Mr. Bruno Mars, When I Was Your Man.
Take you to every party, 'cause all you wanted to do was dance.
I'm a little more conflicted on this one. I do think the song is amazing. It's really good. I guess I just said amazing, didn't I? This song is really good, but knowing like where Bruno Mars went after this, like this isn't really his bread and butter. Lovely chord changes on that song. The lyrics are just so good. Fun little story about this song. There's an old Minecraft parody of it. I don't remember what it's called, but I'm sure you can find it out there somewhere. And instead of it being a love song about your ex, this the Minecraft parody was about your dog dying. And yes, I did cry while I listened to that. We're going phenomenal, amazing, incredulous. Bruno Mars, you are just so lovely, aren't you? All right, then on to Jason Mraz.
Even the stars, they burn.
We're kind of climbing down here because I think this song is just fine. There's a good song in there somewhere, but when I listen through the whole thing, it gets messed up a little bit. Specifically in the bridge when things get like really dramatic and really high energy, the song just doesn't really do it for me as much as I think it should. And if I hear it in public, I'm gonna sing along to some parts of it, but I'm gonna tune out for others. This song is just fine. Now on to another pillar of the piano song genre, Sam Smith.
This ain't love, it's clear to see.
All right, potentially controversial take here, but I'm gonna put this under Jason Mraz. No shade to Sam Smith, but when I hear this song, I'm not a fan. Yes, Sam Smith is a great singer, but the choir in the back just doesn't do it for me. It kind of takes me out of the experience of the song. And perhaps I've heard it so many times that it's kind of lost all of its effect. I know people love this song. Sorry to all involved and to all who love this song so much, but it exists and I feel nothing. Speaking of existing and feeling nothing, John Legend's All of Me.
My head's underwater, but I'm breathing fine.
John Legend's singing sounds great on this song. The piano playing I think is really good, but that's really where it stops. The actual song, like the melody and the lyrics, it's all kind of boring to me, and once I've gotten to the first chorus, I'm like, all right, I'm done. I've heard the whole song. And yes, I did just say all of that, but now that I'm looking at it, putting these two songs underneath this one, it just doesn't feel right, so I'm gonna move this up. Time for some Eddie Sheeran.
Darling, I will be loving you till we're 70.
I feel like people would also disagree with me on this one, but I'm gonna stick this into, what is this called? Phenomenal, amazing, incredulous. The sound of this song is beautiful. You got those really soft guitars, the really soft drums going on. Everything is such a nice bed for Ed Sheeran's vocals to just soar over everything, and I really think they do. The concept thinking out loud is very cute. It's very sweet, I gotta admit. And I'm not gonna lie, this song kinda gives me butterflies. He just sounds so in love. What can I say? Ed, you did a good job on this one. All right, doing a little tone shift from happy to sad. Stone Cold Demi Lovato. I'm gonna stick this one right down the middle. It's an interesting song for me. Demi Lovato is a fantastic singer. The song is written very well. It's very catchy, but it's also very big. But the production of the song does not serve it. I think it's good to compare this song to Someone Like You because they're kind of similar in how they're structured. They're both very emotional and anthemic with like really heartbreaking lyrics. But whereas Miss Adele's song uses the emotion of the performance and the lyrics to drive everything, this song really uses like big production, big violins, big compression, all that stuff to make it sound bigger than it actually is. The song is still great, but it could have been a lot better, and I think the more stripped down or like live versions of it are better than the studio version. Stone Cold. All right, back to being lovey-dovey. We've got probably the most lovey-dovey and sickeningly sweet song on this list, James Arthur's Say You Won't Let Go.
When you looked over your shoulder, for a minute I forget that I'm older.
We're going phenomenal, amazing, and incredulous. If we are talking white boy love songs, it really does not get more heartfelt than this. The song is just so sweet, and similarly to Thinking Out Loud, the instruments are very kind of stripped back, kind of simple, so it really gives the lyrics and the emotion of the song to present itself fully. The line in the second chorus where he sings about her love being worth more than its weight in gold, that's such a good line. I think that's one of my favorite love song lines ever, and it really doesn't make that much sense. This song is just so good. He absolutely cooked with this one. On to Adele.
Hello from the other side.
All right, I'm doing something crazy. We're putting Adele, boom, into This Is Just Fine. You know, actually laying out all of these musical opinions on a chart makes me feel kind of insane. But you know what? This is how I feel. This is, of course, a great song. It's a very classic song at this point. But similarly to the Demi Lovato one, I think this Hello would have been better if it was produced differently. The song is trying so hard to be huge and be so anthemic, especially with that big final chorus. Hello from the other side. And the way it happens in this song is to its fault, I think. Some might think it's blasphemy to put an Adele song in such a medium tier. She's a great artist, but this is not her best song. What can I say? On to Mr. Charlie Puth.
I'll be there to save the day.
I'm gonna go with this tier, even though now that I'm reading through all of these like tier names, they're a little more harsh than I want them to be. I'm gonna change one of the tier names here. I changed the middle one to This Is Pretty Alright, which that like means the same thing, but who cares? One Call Away is definitely not Charlie Puth's best song, nor his biggest song, but it is his most well-known piano song, so we're going to go with it. We're sticking it in this tier because, I mean, is there anyone out there that thinks this song is that good? It's catchy, it's cute, it really does nothing beyond that. If I hear it in the grocery store, I'm not going to be complaining, but I'm not really jamming to it. Next up, we got another one from Sam Smith.
Baby, we don't stand a chance. It's sad, but it's true.
I'm going to stick this one in phenomenal, amazing, incredulous, not just because I'm compensating for the last Sam Smith song. I think this song is great. It is all three of these words. The singing on it is amazing. It's so catchy, like the melody on the chorus is one of my favorite chorus melodies, period. Unlike Stay With Me, I think the strings and the choir on this one serve to make the song better, whereas with Stay With Me, I think it just made the song sound cheesier. Such a good song, not quite on the level of Miss Adele, but still a banger. All right, now on to not a banger. No shade to Mr. Lewis Capaldi, but this is probably one of the most boring piano songs in recent memory. It kind of feels like you asked AI to make a white boy sad piano song, and this is what it spit out. A 4-chord loop, lyrics that are kind of sad but not that descript, and a vocal performance that is just kind of there. And all this wouldn't be too bad, but the ever-presence of this song at the time it came out was so much higher than pretty much any other song on this list. You heard it everywhere. And when you take something that is okay or even a little less than okay and you make everyone hear it every day, they're going to think it's bad. So Someone You Loved is not incredulous. What about Dean Lewis?
You find another and you'll be just fine, let her go.
This song honestly has some heartbreaking lyrics, and the general story is just kind of sad, and I think the song works in that way. Similarly to Someone You Loved, this song is kind of like if you asked an AI to make a sad boy song, but I think this one works a little better for two reasons. The first being the vocals sound a lot more sad, and the lyrics are also a lot more sad. Old Dean really sounds like he cares about what he's singing, and the general story of the song, the chorus of the song, it's all just a little heartbreaking. So I definitely don't feel nothing. The song is called Be Alright, so we'll stick it in 2. This is pretty alright. Next we have such a good song. Potentially the modern queen of writing an angsty banger, Miss Olivia Rodrigo. This song is definitely up there. I'm kind of teetering on putting this in best songs of all time. You know what? We're doing it. We're doing it. We're doing it. I'm sorry. We're doing it. We're gonna put it in best songs of all time. I didn't want Someone Like You to be lonely. There's many things about this song that I love, but mainly it's just real. It was made by a teenage girl. It has all of the emotions you would expect from a teenage girl. It's so sad. All the lyrics are so specific. The singing is fantastic. That's actually something Miss Olivia Rodrigo does not get enough credit for. She's a fantastic singer, and I get on her more rock-oriented songs. She kind of puts on the whole like. She is definitely known for that, and I think that makes people forget that she can belt songs like this. Some of these songs definitely feel like the artist is kind of playing dress up, or they're thinking, hey, the label needs another piano single, so I'm gonna make a sad piano song. This is not one of those. You can tell every piece of this song is very authentic. Match that with the great singing and production, and you got yourself a really good song. All right, then the final one we have on this list, closing it off, Miss Adele. People love this song so much, and I've never really clicked with it as much as I think I should. Once again, Adele is fantastic. This song is really good, and I can't even really identify any issues I have with the song. I've just never clicked with it. If you said that Easy on Me by Adele is a 10 out of 10 song, one of the best songs of all time, up there with her best, sure, I'll give it to you. I don't know if I disagree. It's just a personal thing. I hear it and I feel nothing, but I'm not going to put it down there. All right, well, there's my ranking, and taking a final look. Some of them just feel kind of wrong. Perhaps I should have made more tiers, because having Be Alright, I Won't Give Up, and Easy on Me in the same tier, it just doesn't feel right. That's the problem. I needed to add another row the whole time. Okay, final list is done. I threw in an extra tier. I think we're all good now. If you enjoyed this video, I don't know what to tell you. If you enjoyed this video, maybe go check out some of my better videos on my other channel or on this channel. Have a good day.